Sweet YouTube, welcome back to another one of my videos. So today, of course, this is the results video of a survey that I did. So basically I've done this here survey from the 11th of May to the 11th of June. So the reason why I want to do this survey is because, first of all, I am a feminist and I wanted just to see what people would respond to the survey. I just wanted to see how my followers would react to that, how other people would react to it, and how, you know, I would actually do it. I had an interest in doing surveys and stuff, and I was really inspired to do a survey after I seen Emma Blackberry do her survey, and I really loved that video. Actually, I keep watching it and I was like, it's survey statistics, why are you so interested? But I wanted to do a survey myself, see how I could do it, what kind of questions I could ask. So I chose feminism as the key topic because, like, it's a big topic. And it's so broad and you can ask loads of questions and there's loads of different responses and different people, different opinions on it, and I just wanted to see what the responses would be, and it was a huge learning curve for me as a person to like see all these responses, and it was actually a pretty cool month watching all the responses roll in, being able to read them. Let's just get into the results because I'm so interested in talking about these. I had like the graph, the Word document open side by side, and have a freaking Excel document opened. I mean, bloody hell, like this is just beautiful. So the first question, it was, what gender do you identify as? Out of the 32 responses that I did get on the survey, 11 were male, 13 were female, and there was 9 non-binary people. Like, for a group that is not represented at all, there's quite a lot of this. And then there's also one person that just put questioning, because I done other, because I know that there's a range of genders, and if I put them all in, it would be like that long. So I was just like, we'll just put the other part in, so then like they can add their gender, or they can write what they identify as. And so I put questioning, and I respect you for putting questioning. I honestly respect you so much, because it's okay, you know? Everybody has to question before they find out what they are. Then of course I put age to see what kind of demographic I was working with. My main demographic on this channel is actually my demographic, so that's what I'm aiming to target at, and I tend to do that with most of my videos. 19 people were ages 12 to 17, which is my demographic, 12 to 17, because I'm still a teenager, I'm not an adult yet. 10 were 18 to 27. So you're working with like the really young demographic here. And there's one person that completed the survey that was over 56. I respect you. You're here and you're doing your thing. Then I asked, of course, what country you're from, just to see which countries would actually respond to the survey. And of course it was the majority countries, which was the UK, which is where I sadly am from, and the USA, which is sadly being run by Donald Trump. The graph on Google Docs actually went all higgledy-piggledy, so I just downloaded it as a spreadsheet and done my own graph. So here's my graph. I also got one response from Japan, which is really cool. The next one to me was quite shocking. One of the statistics in particular in this one. So it was that, are you part of the LGBT community? But the majority of the people that completed the survey, out of the 32, 56.3% said yes, that they were. 9 people, which is 28.1%, said no, they weren't, but they were supporters, so they're an ally, and only 15.6, which is 5 people, just said straight up no, like I don't support it, I just no, I'm not part of it. To me, that statistic is astonishing, because I thought there would be a lot more no. I thought there'd be a lot less of a yes, because the way it's portrayed in the media, like you'd think that it was like, oh, there's only a small amount, but judging by the survey, there's a majority here. Like that's why that sticks in my mind. Pretty cool stuff, but it's probably because of my biased following, and I will get to that in the evaluation. Then I got into the hard-hitting questions, which was really into the survey. So that is, do you consider yourself a feminist? 9 people said no. So that's quite a large amount of people, but I thought it would be more, again, because of the negative press that feminism seems to get. 5 people said they weren't sure whether they were a feminist or not. And then 18%, which is the same statistic of the LGBT community, which I thought was really cool. The same statistic said yeah, I'm a feminist. So are they the same people, is what I'm trying to get at. Obviously I can go through and check, but I don't want to check for 32 responses and write whether they were or not, because that would take a lot of time. but wow, that's a pretty cool statistic to have. The next one was, have you ever attended like a women's march or a similar event or something like that? Majority of the people, 81.3% of people, which was, yeah, that was 26 people said no. And that was, to me, I thought the majority of them would know, so that didn't shock me at all, because personally I wouldn't even know how to attend one. I'd love to, but I don't know how I actually would. 6% said, yeah, I've been. And then I put not sure as an option just in case, but I don't think anybody unknowingly, like, you know, just happened to walk into a women's parade and just be like, oh shit, is this a women's parade? And then be like, I'm not sure if it is or not, and you know, took the survey. Then I asked the question, like, would you like to attend a women's march? And obviously if like you had, would you attend one again, kind of thing. I should have really prefaced that in the question, but I didn't. But 16%, which is 50% of like half the people took a survey, said yeah, they'd love to, which is cool. So the majority of the people that said they hadn't attended probably do actually want to attend an event. Then there were 7 people just said, I'm not sure whether I would or not. They're probably on the fence, kind of going, maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't, if I was asked, depends who was going, kind of situation. And then 9 people just went no, straight up no, I would hate, that would be my worst nightmare. This is where the survey gets super messy down these next questions. So I done feminism is about ... and then I give 4 options. So there was empowering women, gaining equal rights for all, both empowering women and gaining equal rights, or just women hating men. Majority 2 answers was both empowering women and equal rights, which is actually what the movement does stand for. And then the second majority was women hating men. So that just shows you the stigma around feminism. Majority of the people know the movement and they're just like, yeah, that's cool. But there's also a strong majority of people who think that it's just women hating men, which is the biggest stigma around feminism. And that's why a lot of people don't support the movement. So it actually did, that thing that I thought would show up in my survey actually did, despite the fact there was a small number of responses. So that was 8 people that said that. It was like exactly a quarter of people that said that. And then 17 people said that it was about empowering women and equal rights. This is no shock result. Just look at this pie chart for everyone. It's all the one colour. And the question was, do you want equal rights? And everybody said yes. That to me is just showing that the world can maybe have equal rights at some point, because obviously everybody that took a survey wants equal rights. I think if there was more people to the quiz, maybe this result would be more skewed, but look at it's a perfect circle of just 100%. That to me was very, very cool and amazing, because I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting some people to be like, no, men are superior. The next one was, do you think equal rights will be obtained in the next 10 years? It's another very, very mixed pie chart. Majority of people said no, but we will be nearly there, so we will have made progress with the movement. Some people just went, I'm not sure about that, like I can't guarantee anything, like something might happen, you never know. 10 people, which is 31.3%, said yeah, we're gonna have equal rights in 10 years. If we don't, there's something wrong, kind of people. There's 7 people in fact just went straight up nope. Now this is a cool one. Do you think women should be able to pursue a full-time career? I put 4 options here. There was yes, 100%, no, women don't belong in the workplace, yes, but they should leave after they have children, or it depends on the job. The red and the yellow, as you can see, don't appear on this pie chart at all. It's just the green and the blue. That's 30 people that took a survey, 30 said yeah, 100%. And then two people said depends on the job. So they're probably the people that be like, oh yeah, women can pursue a full-time career, but if it's in building, no. Now we have the cool one, which is, can you summarize what the word feminism means to you in 140 characters? So I basically just took a tweet. I'm just going to pick out some of my favourites. Somebody wrote kill all men. It used to be about gaining equal rights, but now it's prioritising women over men. It isn't about equal rights anymore. Gender equality is what I support, but then I bring up the argument that gender equality is feminism. So technically you are supporting the movement in a roundabout way. Feminism, and they put in capital letters, should be about giving women the same social, economic and legal rights as men, and vice versa. Scary, shouting women, hating men, very extreme. The way they just ended that up very extreme. I don't think most women marches aren't extreme, they're just like passing through you know, I wouldn't say it's an extreme movement. Too narrow, seems to exclude 50% of the population, better to use human equality. Yeah, I get that one. Equal rights for all women, women of colour, trans women, cis women, that's a big part too, yeah. Cis and trans women are often like, just like, oh, it's just a man's dress, that's not okay, you can't say that, that's not fair on them because they identify as women. Yep, totally get that as well. Social, economic and political equality for everyone. Those responses, a lot of them are shining for equality for all. There's some of the, you know, scary shouting woman, very extreme, that's hilarious. So this is the evaluation part of the video where I basically evaluate the survey that I just did. I know that if I had like a bigger following on social media, on YouTube and stuff, that the survey results would have been more solid, there would have been more responses, because I didn't want to hit 50, but it only got 32, and I'm happy enough with that, you know, that's still a good number of people, but I feel like I could have got more if I had a bigger following. I also feel like I could have got more if I did promote the survey more on Twitter, tweeting it to people that may have had an interest in the survey, like Hannah Witten. I did notice somebody did retweet the survey and then somebody retweeted it from their profile, and that generated quite a lot, and that leads me on to kind of biased following. My following on Twitter is a lot of LGBT, a lot of stuff like that, and it's a lot of my age group. So of course, as you've seen the results, the majority of the people were LGBT and in my age group. So one of the questions on the survey did need another answer to be added onto it. So it was the will equal rights be attained in 10 years? Date and option saying that like equal rights have already been achieved, that kind of option that needed to be added to the survey. It was actually feedback that I got on Candid. I like using Candid because it was anonymous and people were able to comment and give you feedback. The first survey, and I'm actually so glad with the way it turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe button some like.